One of Donald Trump's indicted co-conspirators in the Georgia election interference case just further exposed the dishonesty of Donald Trump and the lies he's been telling in defense of himself in the classified documents case. I know it gets all intertwined and the conversations are all confusing sometimes because of how much Trump is experiencing in terms of legal troubles. But this is Mark Meadows, Trump's former chief of staff, who again has been indicted himself in the Georgia case. Over on the classified documents case, the Jack Smith-led federal investigation into Trump's willful retention of classified documents told investigators something that directly contradicts one of the lies that Trump has been telling. Take a look at this from ABC News. Meadows told special counsel he could not recall Trump ever declassifying Mar-a-Lago documents. Another example of something that's huge, impactful, but not exactly surprising. Appearing to contradict former President Donald Trump's primary public defense in the classified documents case, former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows has told special counsel Jack Smith's investigators that he could not recall Trump ever ordering or even discussing declassifying broad sets of classified materials before leaving the White House, nor was he aware of any standing order from Trump authorizing the automatic declassification of materials taken out of the Oval Office. Sources familiar with the matter tell ABC News. Ever since the FBI seizure of more than 100 classified documents from his Mar-a-Lago estate last August, Trump has insisted that he declassified all the materials before he left office. The former president now faces 40 separate criminal charges related to his possession of those documents, ranging from unlawful retention of national defense information to various obstruction-related offenses. And of course, Trump has pleaded not guilty and denies all wrongdoing. But the reason why this is such a huge contradiction to the narrative that Trump is putting forward in defense of himself is because we've heard since the beginning that from people defending Trump and Trump himself that no, he had a broad declassification order of some kind, or he had declassified everything before it went to Mar-a-Lago and other places. And it was just, he absolutely declassified everything. Then we got a lot of reporting that kind of proved that not to be the case. And this on top of it contradicts that. The chief of staff to the president knows the day-to-day operations when it comes to a bunch of documents being classified or declassified, because Trump would have had to make that decision when he was president and not afterwards. And so that's big. The reason why this is less big is because Trump himself has contradicted himself, and we'll get to that in a moment. But as a reminder, it's not just the claim that Trump broadly declassified all the documents that he'd later bring to Mar-a-Lago. It was also, he can telepathically, he can just using his mind declassify documents, which Mark Meadows didn't have anything to say on that, but also that is not the case.
Understand it. You know, there's different people say different things, but as I understand, there doesn't have to be. If you're the president of the United States, you can declassify just by saying it's declassified, even by thinking about it, because you're sending it to Mar-a-Lago or to wherever you're sending it. And there doesn't have to be a process. There can be a process.
Even by thinking about it, he says. But clearly that wasn't his actual belief because of what CNN obtained, as we've covered extensively.
Trying to
declassified.
Figure out
See, as president, I could have declassified it. Now I can't, you know, but this is classified.
Now we have a problem.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
It's so cool. I mean, it's so, look, here and I have.
Referring to the document that you hear shuffling, he says, as president, I could have declassified it, but now I can't. But this is still a secret. Isn't this interesting? Look at this. So maybe you don't even need Mark Meadows because Trump has already proved that point against him. But it definitely adds to the strength of the case that this defense of, no, I wasn't retaining documents I knew to be classified because I declassified them. Not so much. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to be a part of what makes this show possible, plus get access to the full video version of the show hours before all the clips are able to be uploaded to the YouTube channel, plus get the bonus show on the weekends, you can do so by going to lukebeasleyshow.com/membership. That's lukebeasleyshow.com/membership, and there's a link in the description.